I'm back! That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Andrea Cassara versus Jeremy Cadot, the Italian veteran versus the French anchor, the lefty from Brescia versus the lefty from Enna Beaumont, the guy with the tactics versus the guy who does the withheld attacks. Links to these guys' Who's Who videos and to the commentated bout on Google Drive are in the description as usual. Now, let's dive straight into the analysis. The last few bouts have been pretty emotional, but refreshingly, this bout is all about the tactics. Overall, it played out a lot like Sabre, with many tactical decisions being made in between touches, and the action occurring right off the lines. There were two main situations that came up. The first was when Cassara marched Cadot to the end of the strip, which he was able to do pretty consistently. Cadot found some success with counterattacks, setting them up as if to stop hit and get away, but then suddenly ducking to avoid Cassara's blade. But failing that, he didn't have much to hit with. He could stop Cassara from hitting him, but he seemed hesitant to start attacks of his own. The off-the-line situation is where the real fun happened. The game took the form of rock, paper, scissors, or as some fencers know it, the tactical wheel. Everything starts with Cadot's really fast withheld attack off the line. Cassara's response is to attack into Cadot's preparation. That's right, you heard me correctly, attacks in preparation do still exist in foil, you just have to look for them. Anyway, that's step 1. Then Cadot decides to turn that running withheld prep into a counter time, which he can somehow still do while running forward, beating Cassara's attack in preparation. That's step 2. Cassara then decides to make a compound attack into Cadot's preparation, avoiding Cadot's huge sweeps for the blade in what is tactically called a feint in tempo, step 3. But then Cadot can simply make another running attack, because Cassara's compound attack will be too late to have right of way, step 4. Which brings us back around to Cassara's simple attack in preparation again, and so on and so forth. In this bout, we saw steps 1 and 2 the most, and only a few instances of step 3. Step 4 didn't actually come up, but it did factor into the fencer's decision-making quite a bit. That's the game these guys were playing. Both have two options available, and each one beats one of the opponent's actions and loses to the other. That's a bit oversimplifying, since both fencers could and did lose situations they had won tactically. Also, both fencers did have other options technically available to them. For example, Cassara could try to parry riposte against Cadot's running attack. But usually, attempts to branch out from this wheel resulted in lost touches or at least no gained touches. So this gives a rough framework for the bout. There were a few other things of note, like a red card for Cassara and some pretty questionable referee calls, but you can see all that in the bout commentary linked in the description. Anyway, Cassara won narrowly, 15-14. Really, either fencer could have taken the bout, and both really deserved to advance, I think. But this was a nice bout to watch, at least from a purely analytical standpoint. Thank you very much for watching, and sorry for the longer than usual wait. I've been really busy, and I will continue to be for quite a while, but I promise I'll keep the videos coming as often as possible. Feel free to discuss this bout in the comments. Next up will be Li Sheng versus Erwan Lepeshu. Stay sharp, everyone.